Assuming my headset works, um, I'm going to turn this video down because my audio is terrible. And really, just let's get into it. Slowbox V5, Pawsy's review specifically. Yeah, he said it was really fun to film, so I'm going to assume it was really fun to film. Let's go.
Ow! Ow! There is only one man that we have in this surplus population that we live in today who will absolutely be gullible by the end of this video. And that person is Slow. Can't believe I'm only doing this for one person and no one else.
Huh?
Hey, do you want to know what would be absolutely amazing? Do you want to know what a nice approach would be to get through this whole entire thing?
Slowbox version 5 transmission, if I do say so myself.
Greetings, fellow adventurers.
Oh, he fixed the title. Hang on. Oh, I can't edit it from here. Okay, I'll edit it later.
And welcome to a brand new video here on Feces Airlines, the place where everyone is gullible and fantastic above themselves. What I have for you today, ladies and gentlemen, is a place where we call Slowbox version 5 xenophobia by the main man Slowpoke Guy. So it's nice to know whatever problems that we get up to in the first place always ends up looking like absolute crap. I imagine back in the day that, considering the previous Slowbox video that I did, that being version 4, seems to me like there was some sort of cult going on with a stupid name, the Square Cult. I asked Slow to do a triangle cult, and yet I am wondering to myself whether he's actually done it. If he has, I'm going to be well and truly impressed. So fasten your seatbelts this December, ladies and gentlemen, and wander into a world of half an hour's worth of turbulence. Because my god, we're about to experiment with this shit. We've also got 4 bonus guys up here. We also got some demo lore. I know I didn't do the lore in the previous one, but like, we have to in this one because, you know, Slow's always watching my videos and he's obviously going to be the one saying, why haven't you done the lore? Next time do the lore, you dumb bitch. So I'm doing the lore for you, so you can piss off. So buckle said pants and get ready to enjoy your flight to Brazil. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Now, I did have some criticism about the previous version of Slowbox, and that was, it wasn't very good. Like, there were some boys in it that just didn't really work, and I'm really hopeful in this one. I really hope this one is better, because the previous one was a bit of a stinker, if you know what I mean. Oh, look, it's the main man from Frostbite. Huh. What the fuck? Did Slow sneeze when he made this? Sounds like a freaking... Whoa. Yes, I want this guy. Oh, this guy actually makes a noise. It's way more chill than the last one, which is kind of what I wanted. To be pretty fair with you. Next one. Okay, I will say this one is miles better than the previous one. Based on the beats alone, he actually did some work. Yo, these beats are not that bad, you know. Break it down like... What the fuck was that? Whoa, 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 was it you that made that noise?
Right now!
You don't steal my thunder, Slow. Alright, first one, Toby Fist.
After he failed at finding love,
Imagine getting no bitches.
he put his scuba diving experiences to work. He had found his place here at Eventad and became an exterior threat assessor. You misspelt that, you dingus. He's seen some strange things outside the ship. I don't think you want to know. He's trying his best to learn more about the mechanics so he can fix more issues. Issues with what? Finding love? Space has definitely not helped with his loneliness, but at least it's pretty cool. Well, at least you gotta give him some respect from him, you know what I mean? He fixed his first exterior panel. I'm so happy for him, plus he got a raise. Sorry, I just felt like that deserved a round of applause. Andrew was found him buried in ice in a forest near. Joss was thawed out and started up again. Andrew has been attempting. What the fuck? To restart his Deer Lounge process, and however has been mostly unsuccessful. However, he's been made to create some sort of coughing sounds with enough effort. His interior seems to be mostly made a tin and titanium alloy. Understandable. Here's a genuine question for you, but did you ask Eric to say that you could put this guy in your mix? Because if you did, then fair enough. If you didn't, then I highly suggest you go eat porridge and start again. Didn't his channel get terminated? If it has, I feel dead sorry about him. But it's...
Yeah, that's really bad. But in the comments, you can see he's good with it. Okay, anyways.
It's not like I care. Haywire.
Alright.
Dumb, magnificent bitch. Haywire is very bare-bones AI system, incapable of free thought and creativity. You know what this looks like? It looks like one of those, like, coffee machines you fight like a Costa coffee.
Yeah.
I want coffee now. It has been stored in this data storage unit until further notice. Okay. You could still interact with it, and it's capable of performing menial tasks around the airship when permitted. Is that even a word, or am I just being a dumb bitch? So it's just ChatGPT, but worse. Yeah, you just should took the words out of my brain. Noah Bonte. After you being rescued from... Oh, no. Let's just forget about the cult as it seems. After being rescued by dumb bitches, he devoted himself to be helping the resistance. While the group was split into Pisces, a vast majority of them were hired by Eventad Corporation and become a task force capable of dealing with threats, mostly, in brackets, beyond our comprehension. Noah volunteered himself and is now working alongside the others. Andrew bit him a new arm as his previous one has been removed from his time at being held captive. Alright, this is what his arm looks like. It's pretty handy. Mate, don't even make any sick, stupid puns with me, or I'll have you thrown out of the window. Or fly kicked to go over the garden fence. You know, because I'm British. Sean Cooper. What a British name. Sean Cooper, or Coop as we call him, is everyone's favourite security guard. He gets really mad at me for calling him Sean Cooper, so obviously that's the only thing I call him. He has a bucket named Sean's Bucket. Stealing it is fun. Something tells me that Slow's first language wasn't English back in the day. Maybe it was American, you know, because American and English are the exact same thing. So, in my opinion, I'd say that's quite interesting. Who do I use in this mix? Not you, you suck. Honestly, I feel like these three for the time being. Alright, come on, let's see these effects. Come on, baby, break it down. Damn! The pitch is kind of similar to the previous one. Whoa, what? Hang on. Is this the guy from Breakthrough? That is exactly the same guy from Breakthrough, Devon Pate. And it's actually quite sad that I remember his name. Somebody needs to go find the homeboy Mordem and say that he's doing okay, because I haven't heard from him in like a really long time, and I feel kind of upset that he's gone missing. I think Mordem made him anyway. I think it was him. Hey, break it down, like. It's way interesting. Oh, we got a guy from Ukes. Oh! That's not too bad. Why are some of these guys from, like, Ultimate Universes? Imagine you put, like, a Pawsy box one in here. Alright, now we have a freaking microphone. Is this Lizzie? What the hell is this? Is that all it... Can you not interrupt me, please?
How the fuck did you get it?
What the fuck was that?
Did
He makes meme sounds. I like it.
But whatever. He needs to combine the names.
I mean, it's a bit off tune, but I'll allow it. Come on, baby. Oh, you're lovely. Nah, you're the best. Honestly, my first real negative here is I feel like this is too much. Like, it's kind of like all over the place, if you know what I mean. But like, these are still good. Like, I will admit that this is definitely better than the previous version. Like, so far. I mean, obviously it could turn on its head at any moment, but I just feel like it's a bit too much for my liking. Alex Cameron. That's two completely different names. I just want you to know that. You can't have both. You're either called Alex or you're called Cameron. Choose up, make up your fucking mind. Alex is the captain of the ship. Well, ain't he a loving person? He's quite uptight just about everything and is not really appreciated by the rest of the crew. So everyone just thinks he's a bitch. He acts very monotone and is the most boring person you will meet here. Okay. I'm starting to trust him less and less as time goes on. Some of his choices seem really harmful to us. However, I don't have a choice, so I'll follow him from now. He receives orders from digital display on his face, which follows without question. It might not be him who's causing these issues, and I still don't know why. I just can't opt out. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Do I care, honestly, about these? Not really. Macklin Fold. That's not his name. Devon was our second security guard. He wasn't the nicest, but he did deserve this. Or that's what I thought. Nobody volunteered to do his obituary, so I looked it up on one of the computers, and it turns out he had kidnapped a 9-year-old boy named Mason Foreman.
Foreman.
What the fuck is this mod? What did I sign myself up to? And is Slow okay? Who was never seen again? Imagine if he was called Madeline McCann. I know it's so upsetting, but imagine. When I showed the others the information was gone, I had security check the bag logs and he confirmed it to have been there. Odd. Okay. I'm not gonna read this bit because this is just like bonus information, and I feel like if I read through it, I'm probably gonna go to sleep. Hey, listen, if I end up getting called out by Slow, all I'm gonna say is no you and no comment. When Harold first attempted to breach reality, Felix, the cat, was pulled into our dimension by accident. Poor guy. Luckily, after said incident with TSDE3, we had some extra rooms to help him out. His clothes weren't up to Editad's dress code, probably because they're too small for him and you could see his penis, so I showed him to the lost and found. Not much was in there, but he had found a sweater and a weird stain on it. Am I being stalked now? I'll get him through the next few days, hopefully. What? This PA system was reapart when TSDE3 ripped its way through into the ceiling. I can't be asked calling him that. I'm just going to call him the creature or something. A few minutes later, capital letter please, broke into the announcement room where a stowaway was hiding. The alternate startled him enough and has accidentally hit the announcement button. Probably because he wanted to call a meeting and wanted to get green yeeting, sharing his last known words on repeat for everyone nearby to hear. I find it mildly funny that the broken speaker accidentally censored his outburst, but then again, we don't know if he made it out, so I probably wouldn't laugh about it. Wait, do I know that voice? It sounds kind of like, never mind, it's probably nothing. Probably your dad telling you that he's passed away. Well, not passed away, but maybe you can't see him. Probably because he's John Cena. Wait, yo! Best name in the whole mod. Alex told me he was a saboteur. However, nothing from his background shows any suspicious behavior. I hope he's telling the truth. It's not like I have a choice anyway. This is against the code of conduct, right? What do you mean? Oh no. Well, we have a familiar face. And we have a beatbox piano. I love that. Come on, baby. Hey. Can I just say, I love this better than version 4.
Yeah, me too.
Like, this is awesome. Electric shaver. Oh, wait a minute. Hey. What are you? These two are the exact same guy.
Yeah, these two.
Shit.
come on. Hey, that's not too bad. Hey, come on, babies. Wait, I put the wrong guys up. Hang on. What's the vibe we're getting from this? Is it just like upsetting and depressing, or is it just like, let's just make a fun ass little beat and just have fun with it? I don't know. You tell me. Hello. Oh god, I remember you from version 4.
Oh yeah.
He sounds better here.
Oh yes, he does.
What the fuck is that?
Disbelief on this man's face. Man, I need a moment to just. I love E3. He's awesome.
What is this? Good god, that is the most terrifying thing I have ever seen in my life.
That's surprising.
He looks like a chicken nugget. I get that he's supposed to be like a skeleton, but he looks like a burnt piece of chicken.
The fact that it works too is really impressive.
Oh, but he sounds kinda juice. He sounds kinda juice. Now we got this other boy. Okay, we need a couple more guys in here. Can I just say, on a serious topic, this is miles better than version 4.
Yes,
I will say that. Andrew Bentlebury, Mr. Undertaker himself, is back from the dead, guys. Can you believe it? Dude is literally John Cena in this world.
Andrew was a resident engineer and a biochemist. Overall, just a super genius. I don't know if you could tell, but I really like this guy.
Probably because you're a gay lover.
Andrew prefers to wear a Victorian-era clothing as he enjoys the style of comfort, which isn't a problem for him. Unfortunately, Evan Tad has improved of this usual style as it can get stuck in things. I can't blame them. Usually, that style is something you don't have to prepare for. He just keeps getting oil all over himself.
That sounds kind of like sex.
Oh, you have a paragraph and a half. Alright, guys, get ready to go to sleep. Jonathan Kahn.
Jonathan was Janus's lab assistant. That is, until he was told to check out a crashing sound in the lab. One of these species we had discovered temporarily was named a really bad name. We hadn't secured properly in it, and his companion was managed to smash out of the containing unit. The last thing you want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus.
The alternate was able to quickly kill John, but burrow into the body, hijack his brain, and disable his nervous system. So what's the premise of this? Are they doing like no-nos to their bodies or something?
When leaving the lab, they noticed Andrew Bentlebury was playing the piano and mistook it for human speech. Also, they were doing mimicry.
That's cool, I guess. In an attempt to blend in, they copied it. Good, I don't want to see them talk. So basically, he was just playing the imposter in Among Us, pretty much.
They call him antique.
They call him vintage. I spat on my screen when I said that.
He is something far more powerful than they could have ever dreamed of. Terror has been charging since the last time we saw him, and has reached a state where he is about as strong as 30 men.
30 buff men or 30 like primary school teachers. He makes the security look useless. Thank you very much. We are still yet able to see him at full power, but considering his capabilities, he's probably capable of destroying a small planet in a single blow or something.
IDK.
This guy can literally just do a fart on Jupiter and just call it a day. Oh, this is what that freaking anomaly is. Okay, fair play. I'm just gonna call him an ultimate.
So apparently this thing is an airborne virus that came from one of the plants we gathered. It was inhaled by a janitor who didn't have permission to enter the lab at that time. Oh god, did he pay the price? After a few days, his skeleton burst out of his body while it was in the cafeteria. It grew into this, whatever this thing is.
Everyone in the rooms got to see what would happen right before the lights went out, as the alternate went on a killing spree in the dark.
That is until it made the mistake of trying to attack Terra, who blasted its head into the atoms. We put it back in the lab and tied it to the table just in case. So just force restrain him is what you'd say. You enjoy this job a little too much. Janus. Imagine he took the J out. That would have been so funny. Who is more than qualified for the job. Has caused several serious accidents, and Alex has refused to suspend him. Cool. He says that his further discovery for the human species is some bullshit. Whatever that is that worth our lives? Anus was one of the ones who turned Wade into that oh no, he's Wade in this mod. Mayman Dingus, is he in here? He appears to be
Wade Yo from before.
Behind the incidents while with both the two alternates and is excitedly studying both entities. So there's a second one called E3, which it's obviously one of the voices, isn't it? Which one is it? Is it you? That's not a voice, but I'll allow it. Okay, we got a buzzer. That's quite interesting. Come on, lads. Come on, baby girls, baby boys. Hey, you know what your sex is. What the hell? That sounds like one of Sepp's voices. I know I've heard that voice
Splatjack. You're welcome.
before, but who is that? That's either Sepp or Splat. Is it Splatjack? It is Splatjack. I'm a fucking genius. I haven't been here for a while, and honestly, I've been here for a really good thing. Hello.
Don't be too sure.
Oh no.
Don't be too sure whether or not you can trust those around you.
Sounds like ass. Get out of here.
Piss off!
Come on, man.
like
Give me
that voice,
some
but
juice,
whatever.
boys. Here we go. That's cool. I'll take it. There we go. That ain't too shabby. Oh fuck. I assume this is our other boy. What did I do wrong? The Rebel. Oh boy, where do I even start with this guy? Just leave it there, cover the rest of it in white, and just call it a day. First of all, he was the hooded figure looking around Chromaflow version 4 with the glowing mask on. So that guy who was like the traitor boy,
Yep.
I got hiccups. I need a pickle onion. Getting blasted back through the time in 1,000 years can cause some damage, at least I assume. After taking down the square leader, he decided to join us. Hopefully he can find his way back home. Should I even go over his backstory? In the distant future, his brother takes over the world and enslaves half the population capital known as Technopoint. Better name than Square. He rallies enough people to cause full civil war against the Overlord, his brother, and destroys, like it belongs to him, the motherboard, what controls the slaves, blasting him into the distant past. So the point of it is to stop a global domination with these test tube babies lurking around the facility called TSD-03, was it? I feel like that's what it is. I feel like that's what they were doing. They're only there just to survive while this guy controlling the ship is a dickhead. Harold is the owner of the Chromapho Library, the place that started all this. You know what would be cool if the lore of Lizzie happened at the Chromapho Library as well. Farrah, take notes. As soon as Evan Dad realized it might not be
That's actually a good idea. Do take notes.
able to open portals similar to the one that opened in the library's basement, they jumped at the chance. He's being worked to death to figure out his abilities, so he's only even been able to open 1 or 2 portals. That only lasted a few seconds. He accidentally pulled Felix into our dimension and stepped in before he demonstrated for him and Anus. Before I knew that Anus, I can't stop calling him Anus, it's so funny. Before I knew that Anus was a maniac. I really hope Evan Tad doesn't have enough dates to open the permanent getaway so they want it so badly.
I'm cheating on him. Yeah, I might as well dump on him because he just looks like a fetus. I'm teaching him how to master the ability in secret. Just gonna move on. Security. Hi, security. We've seen you before. Security used to manage the facility system of the old... I can't even say that word. Facility. When it was raided by the government, security fled into the internet and settled on my computer, on which he blackmailed me into the building for him in the body. For those of you who don't know, this is basically Slow's assistant. Basically, you know I've got Lizzie. This is Lizzie in his world. Imagine if they got down to bone. He also forced me to install him onto the ship.
Each other, but whatever.
Okay. Other than that, we're kind of friends. Do you trust him, though?
No.
He does stuff for me sometimes, but I still think he watches me in my sleep. Lizzie does that. He's also manifested on my laptop and phone, so he follows me everywhere. Once again, Lizzie does that! Kiev Oberlin. Chicken Kiev is our ventilation mechanic, who has a few mechanical enhancements to help him to see in the dark. You know what the coolest thing would be? You know what the best thing to do is? Just eat 2 carrots. His eyes have been infected by... Oh my god. Biomechanical scalar dysfunction, or BSD. A tab of sunshine yellow LSD.
No.
Which darkens the the white part of his eye. Come. After a long exposure to any robotic additions to the human body, this guy doesn't work as much as the air ducts as well made, so he just sits in his room and watches the stars go by. Just like how Lillian does that. The computer that looked Macklin up on, I don't know, it's been acting weird. For I was hungry and you gave me no food. I was thirsty and you gave me no drink. I was a stranger and you did not welcome me. I am an Incredibox reviewer and you did not talk shit. Okay, so now I got the bonuses. I know this first one's slow. I can... Yeah.
Die.
Hey. I can kind of dig it. Tin Cat. K. Can I just ask him something? What is his obsession with Tin Cat? Would he
I love him. He is beautiful.
fuck him?
No.
Next one. Oh, that's beautiful. Stick vision. What the fuck is this? He's not even in sync.
My fault. Sounds better elsewhere.
What the hell am I supposed to get from this? Slow. Of course he's here. Oh look, it's me. You probably heard enough about me at this point, so I'll keep it short. I'm just a guy who created this universe and have just been living in it ever since. No shit. I feel like traveling to the many universes. You spelt traveling wrong, you anus. I like traveling to the many universes out there and meeting new people. None of this was supposed to happen. No, I can't fix it, so leave me the f alone. Get a load of this guy. Tin Cat. He got warped in by an enemy one day. That's actually fire. What the fuck? He got warped in by a starred alien. Nope. So let's just say he didn't end up back at the cat base. I'm still confused on why he exists, but I'm not complaining. I'm taking care of the little guy now. He's chilling in my room. Good for him. Hold up. You know when he says he's got a freaking Tin Cat, right? I actually got 3 plushies. I have a freaking tank cat.
Ellen, the star of the popular 90s sitcom titled Between the Lines, was out of a job after his show was cancelled. Unlike the rest of the cast who had separate roles outside of the show, Ellen just couldn't let go.
In an act of desperation, he jumped into a nearby TV and was rerunning the show at the time. Not sure how, physics aren't that place, so don't work quite right. Okay, accidentally. Trapping himself in the digitized set of his own sitcom. Yes, the amazing digital circus. Alan was capable of speaking to those on the other side of the screen by reading lips. However, if a microphone is nearby, you can actually hear what you're saying. So he's capable of interacting with any electronics in the facility. So what you're saying is that this guy is basically the perfect representation of Giffany.
Are you coming on to me?
Finally, we have Unknown.
Beautiful name.
A basic robot we found wandering into the sewers of Chroma Flow. Imagine if his name was Queso. It appears incredibly confused. Its body showed signs of intense physical strain, but is also evidence of human care, probably of what it kept alive a long time ago. It sees perfectly in the dark, as is shown in the alternate incident where it managed to save several crew members who got lost in the darkness. It shows minimal signs of light damage, despite the main function being construction. What is a construction? That sounds like the word construction, but like on like diarrhea. Something wasn't adding up. There was no way this thing was used indoors its whole life, and yet it's made by mostly a carbon steel alloy, which gets damaged when exposed to sunlight. Okay, Dracula, calm down. That is completely fine. We are still studying it. I will update this log if there's any new information. Here's a little suggestion for you, my friend. If you're ever coming over here and telling me the political side of this story, then please, God forbid, stop calling the cult square. Can't really complain too
there's
much.
one more lore document.
As the music in here, I would say, is definitely an upgrade to version 4. It's all over the place. Okay, so that's version 5. I do have a couple of negatives to say about this mod. I feel like the music in terms of sound is a bit too all over the place for my liking. Like, it's still good, but like, you don't really need 7 guys up there unless you feel like lobotomizing yourself. There you go, Slow. Are you happy?
Yes.
Are you happy now?
I need to screenshot this. Hang on. It didn't work. No, shut up. Hi, Mark. I have a new Markiplier video out. I'm gonna go watch that.